Hey there everyone, my name is Raf and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can move your Go High Level agency from Stripe to Scare completely. Now, as a disclaimer, this video is only relative for those who have business registered in US because payment providers like SAAS, payment providers like Scare, INMI and authorized.net, they only work for US businesses, businesses that are registered in US. So if you're a business outside of that, I'm sorry, I'm not aware of any of the solution regarding that. I also talked to high level support and they didn't have any solution for that. But I was working on a project for a company who wanted to do it, who wanted to shift from Stripe to Scare, and I spent 2 weeks finding the right way to do it. And once I figured it out, I'm going to show you in few minutes in this video so that you can do it as well in no time. So the first thing that you would need to do is log in into your company sub account. So this sub account needs to be your company sub account where you have your all the main things. Once that is done, you will go to payments from the left nav bar. And from here, you will go to integration. As you can see, there's an integration button here. You will go to integration, and from here, you will be able to see you have option of authorized.net and NMI, Scare, and all those. Now, PayPal doesn't work with SaaS because it doesn't enable because it doesn't work with rebilling. So you will choose either of these, Scare, NMI, authorized.net. For all of them, the process is similar. Once that is done, you will go to your products and you will create a new product here. Once you click on the product, here below this button, you will have an option which would be enable SaaS mode. Right now, since there is no payment method associated with this sub account, which is a test sub account, as you can see, that's why it is not showing up, but I'll show you a screenshot. Give me a sec. All right. So once there is a payment method associated with the sub account, when you will click on create product, you will see this option use as a SaaS product. So what you would have to do is you will have to disable this option and enable this one. Right now, since there is no payment method associated with this sub account, it is not showing up, but that's how it would look like. Once this option is enabled, you will come up, you will enter the title, you will enter the description, any media file you want to enter. You can label your product if necessary. You can add a text category. Basically, all of those steps that you execute in SaaS configurator. Once that is done, you will come here and now here you will have the option to add prices. So if it's a recurring price, it would be monthly, trial period. If you want to add any trial period, setup number of payments, setup fee, and all those options, as you can see. Under additional price, you can have a price description. Now here you guys can add, now let's say it's recurring, 97 a month, trial period will be 0, billing would be monthly. You can do weekly, yearly, and stuff like this as well, which is actually way better than SaaS configurator. Number of payments. So number of payments within this time would be one, and also a setup fees, which is also once again very nice. So you can make it 2,000, whatever you want to make it. For another payments, once you have done all of this, if you want to add any other additional payment, you can also add that into your setup, which can be for a setter or some other add-ons that you want to add. Like once that is done, you all you have to do is basically hit save. Now since all of our fields are not filled up, it's not getting saved. But once that is done, you will save all of this stuff and you will hit save from top here. Now the next step that you need to do is, if you want now, if you just want to create a product for the future, your step is done. All you have to do is basically get the link of this product that you would be able to get. That if you go back, you will simply go to the options. Since the product is not created, it is not showing up, but you will simply go back to those options. You will click on edit, that edit icon. It will generate you the link. Once a link is generated, you can add that on your funnels, or you can add it on some other forms or whatever. What I usually prefer to do is create a funnel. On that funnel, use an order form, and then go to the settings of the funnel and add that product. And then that way your product would be on a funnel page, and then use the URL of that funnel page to put it in your forms or anywhere else that you want to put. Now, for instance, let's say this is my funnel and I have added an order form on this funnel. Now, from here, I can go to, is it sales, events? So once you add a order form on your page, you will be able to see an option of add products under sales. So from here, you will add your SaaS product that you created internally. It will be on the funnel page, and then you can link a domain with it, and then you can use that URL to send it to your clients or add it into your forms or whatever you want to do. Now, once all of that is done, if you only want it for your future accounts, your job is done. That's all you need to do. Now, if you want to transfer your old sub accounts, which are on Stripe, and move them to Scare, for that, what you need to do is basically, first of all, you would have to go to your agency view. From there, you will go to your sub accounts and you will remove all the sub accounts that are on SaaS mode. You will remove all the sub accounts. You will remove all the WhatsApp integrations that might be on those sub accounts. Once these two things are done, or any other add ons that you have to remove every single thing from those sub accounts that are linked with your Stripe. Once each and every single thing is done, you will go to your settings, and from here, you will go to Stripe and disconnect your Stripe. Once that is done as well, now you can move to the process of transferring your account from Stripe to Scare. For that, what you have to do is, let's assume this account was on Stripe. I removed it from Stripe. Make sure that if there was a WhatsApp integration with it, I have removed it as well. Disconnected my Stripe from my Go High Level account, and then come back here, go to SaaS option. From here, I click on enable. Once I click on enable, you will click on this drop down, and in this drop down, you will see the name of your sub account in which you have that SaaS product. You will choose that sub account. Once that is done, you will click on next. Very important. On the previous step, I'll show you again. Here from this drop down, you will select the name. Once you click on this drop down, there will be the name of the sub account on which you created that SaaS product. You will choose that SaaS product. Once that is done, you will click on next. And from here, you will go to the option I already have a customer. Now, the information of that customer will be saved on your main sub account, which is in our scenario, in my example, this one, the test account. So, the information of your client will be saved in this sub account. Why would it be saved? Because obviously, in the past, they opted in on the order form that created their sub account automatically and put them on SaaS mode. So, the information will be there. From here, you will search for that customer. You will search for their email. Once you search for their email, you will select their email, and then you will click next. And once it is, you click on next, your client will receive an email to make the payment for the Scare subscription. They will add in their card details, they will add in their credentials, and once all of that is done, your transfer is completed. So once again, a quick recap on how to do it. First of all, you would have to go to your main company sub account, integrate your Scare authorized.net or whatever payment provider that is there. You cannot use PayPal for this because rebilling is not allowed. Then you will go to your products, and from your products, you will create a SaaS product like I showed you in the video. Once that SaaS product is created, if you only want it for your future clients, your job is done. But if you want it for your past clients as well who are already working with you would have to go to your agency settings, agency view. You will go to sub accounts and you will remove all the sub accounts from the SaaS mode. For that, once you click on a sub account, you will go to action, and here you will have the option of disable SaaS. Once the SaaS is disabled, you also have to make sure that in case there is a WhatsApp integration with it, you have to remove that as well. Once that WhatsApp integration is removed, and you have to do it for all the accounts, for literally all the accounts. Once you have done it for all the accounts, removing them from SaaS and deleting their WhatsApp integration, for which you would have to get a hold of Go High Level support. Once that is done, you will go to settings, and from there you will disconnect your Stripe. Once that is done as well, you will come back, go to sub accounts, click on the sub account name. From here, you will see basic details. You will go to SaaS, and from here, you will click on Enable SaaS Mode. From this drop down, you will choose the name of your sub account where you created that SaaS product. You will click on Next. You will click on I already have a customer. Because why? Because this customer already exists in your sub account. If he doesn't, if his sub account was not created, then he wouldn't have existed there. So he exists in that sub account. From here, you will just search for their email. Once you see the email, you will click on it and hit next. The customer will receive an email asking them to add their card details. You can send them an email confirming that this is from our agency, blah blah blah. We are changing our payment method, so we need you to redo it to be enabled on the subscription. Once that is done, everything would be created and done and dusted. Also, the client would have, once they add in their card details, automatically their card would be integrated with the sub account and rebilling would be enabled and everything would be back to normal. So that's how you successfully transfer your Go High Level agency from Stripe to SaaS, whether you want to do it for your past clients, including future clients, or just for your future clients. Thanks for watching the video till the end. If it was helpful, then do let me know down in comments. And until next time, bye bye.